Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sunday. Welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. I hope you are fine wherever you are. Is Kalonzo Musyoka the compromised candidate? Is Kalonzo Musyoka the wild card as far as the opposition is concerned? Kalonzo Musyoka appears to be the senior-most politician in the opposition as far as those opposition leaders are concerned and are, according to those who are not supporting the broad-based government of William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna have been very, very close to Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka of late. On Friday, Babu Owino met Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka in Kwale, and he told him, this is what he told Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka: "Go ye and conquer the nations." Those are the words of Babu Owino. And Edwin Sifuna has been praising Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, calling him his senior as far as Azimio is concerned. Is there a coalition of Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? And if there is a coalition between these two leaders, what is likely to happen? Is this an alliance that can win? In this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you through why this movement of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna is the team to watch. I want us to look at the strength of this grouping and what it means politically speaking. Number one is that when I look at Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, he enjoys a working relationship with Rigathi Gachagua. In fact, if you ask those people who are very close to Kalonzo and Gachagua, they will tell you that Gachagua prefer Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Well, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and a number of opposition leaders prefer Fred Okengo Matiang'i, Gachagua, who is undisputed king of the mountain, prefers Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. It is in the mountain where elections be lost and won. And it has always been like this. You remember in 2022, William Samoei Ruto became the president of the Republic of Kenya because of the support of the mountain. What would stop Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka winning the presidency if Gachagua endorses him? Can Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta stop Rigathi Gachagua from endorsing Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? The other issue about this grouping is about Sifuna. Edwin Sifuna is very, very influential as far as the Mlembe nation is concerned. Edwin Sifuna is very, very influential when it comes to the Luhya nation. Anytime he goes to a meeting, you agree with me, he commands a huge following. Anytime he goes to a meeting, you agree with me that many people attend that gathering. And he excites the crowd. He fires the crowd. So if he now brings the Mlembe nation, even if he brings half of the Mlembe nation to Kalonzo, then what would stop Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka from winning the presidency? Then there is the combination of Sifuna and Babu Owino. These are the people who seems to be favored by the Gen Z. These are the people who can bring the vote of the Gen Z. These are the people who are actually working with the Gen Z. I don't see any other politician who is so dear to the Gen Z than Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? It means that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka get the backing of these leaders. The backing of these leaders means that the youth are likely to vote for them. Then there is a Nairobi vote. Babu Owino is very influential in Nairobi. Edwin Sifuna is a senator of Nairobi, very influential. If they can be able to mobilize the Nairobi votes, then it means Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka will win in Nairobi. And if he has won in the Kenya nation, have the numbers of the Mulebe nation, and a commanding lead in Nairobi, Gachagua influence still will be studying Nairobi. What would stop this man from Sekuru from becoming the 6th president of the Republic of Kenya? The other thing about these raiders is that already there is rebellion in ODM. And because there are so many people, there are so many leaders, there are so many politicians, senators, members of parliament who do not agree with Raila Odinga, who cannot agree to support William Samoei Ruto for the second term. Where will these people go? Where will they go? Are the so-called labels in ODM not likely to follow Sifuna? Already they are following Sifuna. Already there's a grouping. Already, if the labels, the so-called labels, because already they must get a party. They must get somewhere. They must get a home. And where can they go? They'll follow Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino, because if you ask me, these two leaders are very, very popular. Even within the ODM. They scare the owners of ODM. They scare the owners of the party. This means, ladies and gentlemen, that the labels are likely also to support Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. I ask you again, is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka unstoppable? Is he the man to take William Samoei Ruto out of State House? Again comes Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has a national following. The eastern part is likely to rally behind Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. The Kaba Nation is in Nairobi. The Kaba Nation is in Central. The Kaba Nation is at the coast. And when you add the numbers that Kalonzo has always been giving Baba, they are more than 3 million votes. Kalonzo can consolidate on his own 3 million votes. What would stop Kalonzo from winning, ladies and gentlemen? What will stop this movement? Is this what is going to happen? Because when you look at the opposition, already there is no agreement on who they are going to support. Actually, there is no agreement. But the truth of the matter is that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be the man to watch. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe you can put your comment in the comment section. And you see, sometimes we have to look at the reality, not our preferred candidates. Because each one of us has own preferred candidate. But the fact is, we cannot run away from the facts the way they are. You cannot deny the facts. The facts are that there is a grouping revolving around Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Edwin Sifuna, and Babu Owino. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, this is very, very significant, politically speaking. Guys, please like the video, comment, and have a blessed Sunday. Till next time, this is Gashi Skyman. Bye-bye.